Okay guys, so we'll look into this question. A runs 11 by 8 times as fast as B. So if I have to write this in terms of A and B, I can write A is equal to 11 by 8 times of B, or speed of A by speed of B, which is something that we are very familiar with. I can use something like that. Okay, so speed of A is 11 by 8. Now the question says, if A gives 120 meters start to B, how far winning post must be? Okay, so this is one of those questions. How far the winning post must be so that the race may end in a dead heat. Now before I solve this and anything else, I just wanted to clarify one thing. What do you mean by winning a race? So winning a race basically means that you as an individual cover more distance than the person who is left behind. So that is what we say, that suppose this is the line and this is the flag, and if I say that A beats B by a margin, let's say 100 meters, whatever, right? So this margin is only because A has covered a little bit more distance compared to B. I hope that is clear, right? Now a dead heat is a situation in which both of the players will end up in covering the same distance. I hope that much is clear. Now if A gives B 120 meters start, which means A is running 1000 meters, B is running how much? This is going to be 880, right? 880. Okay, this is the distance. Now you have to tell me, okay, you have to tell me what after this. Okay, so distance between A and B is still 100 and this thing 80. How can I solve it? So what if I make the distance x upon the speed of A, which is 11, and x upon speed of B, which is 8. Okay, I'm assuming you can take kk also and then eliminate k, but understand that x is not in terms of B is not running full distance. So 1000 is not the distance that B is running. B is running x minus 120. Right, now if I just solve this, basically these are the, I can take any numbers. I can take any numbers. 1000 is just a it can be 1000 meter, it can be 1 kilometer, it can be 10 kilometer, whatever. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now if you do a little bit of cross multiplications, you will get 8x is equal to 11x minus 11 into 120. 8x 11x minus 8x is 3x. 3x is equal to 11 times 120. If I cut this by 40, x will be 440. Now if x is 440, what will be the value of B? Actually that will be 120 less than 440, so that is 320. Because this time also A will give a start of 120 meter. So this is one of the methods through which you can solve it. Let's discuss another method through which we can solve it. Okay, so everything remains same. It's just that this time around I'm just looking at the ratios. Okay, I'm just looking at the ratios. Speed of A is to speed of B. Speed of A is to speed of B is 11 is to 8, which means in a race of 11 meters, this A gains 3 meters. Okay, gains 3 meters. I need to eliminate that Okay, I'll need to eliminate because I don't want A to, gain that difference. So I will equate that 3 to 120. So I will get, for a 1 meter race, he will gain 40 meters, right? And for a 11 meters, he will gain 440 meters. Okay, I hope this makes sense. In a 3 meter race, or rather in a 1 meter race, the gaining is of 40, and in a 11 meter race it is of 440. I hope that makes sense, right? So the answer to this question will be how far winning post must be so that the race may end in a dead heat. So it should be, if it is kept at 440 meters, the race will end in a dead heat. Okay, because if you multiply, so this will become 440. Okay, and this will become 320. Now remember, this 320 is also getting a 120 head start. That is a fundamental case. So that becomes 440. In other words, I am actually eliminating the difference between the two. Okay, so whatever is the difference, I'm just adding that difference back into the picture. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, thank you.